Hello everybody, this is Ben Hansen from MinnMax. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the biggest news from the Inside Xbox 2019 livestream. Let's go! First up, beloved developer Rare announced a brand new IP, which is very exciting, even though the chat was just screaming, make a new Conkers, you idiot. This game's called Everwild. It seems to mix elements of Princess Mononoke with that weird wild game that was announced for PlayStation a while ago from the creator of Rayman. Microsoft was more than happy to plug Obsidian into their success with Outer Worlds when revealing Obsidian's new survival game called Grounded, which is coming to Xbox in the spring of 2020. As the world's biggest fan of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, I'm super excited about this game. It's a co-op survival game. Apparently it was in development before Microsoft purchased Obsidian, so it has some older roots, but the project lead is Adam Brennicke, who was a programmer for Knights of the Old Republic 2. He was executive producer on Deadfire not too long ago. It's going to be launching on the Xbox Insider program and then the game preview next spring. Very exciting. Just a reminder, MinnMax is doing a community game club on the Outer Worlds. You can find that on our YouTube channel. So check that out if you want the deepest dive imaginable on that game. It's a really fun chat. They revealed that a game called West of Dead stars Ron Perlman, and the beta's available now. So if you like Ghost Rider but hate motorcycles, it's the game for you. Don't Nod announced a new game called Tell Me Why, which is coming in 2020. All chapters, they say. It's about twins living each other's worst memories. You know, Don't Nod stuff. There was a lot of very uncomfortable talk about Project xCloud, so I don't want to shock anybody, but quote, the power of the cloud is just going to be amazing. It allows us to build games that are fundamentally different. I feel like I've heard this message from Microsoft before, but they announced that they're bringing game streaming to Game Pass. I mean, overall, this entire event was just pumping more and more value into Game Pass until it's just to the point that it's ridiculous. All right, now let's get to the biggie. Play that sweet nostalgic music, baby. No, the other one, Age of Empires. Age of Empires 4! They did it! This was the big debut for Age of Empires 4's gameplay. I love Age of Empires. Age of Mythology is one of my favorite games of all time. There's been a lot of speculation about what era Relic, the developer, was going to set Age of Empires 4 in, and they decided to go with, drumroll please, Age of Empires 2 again, on the same day that Age of Empires 2, the new HD version, is out. It's a little bit complicated messaging-wise, but it's looking great. They say this is actual gameplay. They also announced that Shannon Loftus is the studio head for a new studio that is overseeing all Age of Empires projects within Microsoft that's called World's Edge. But it's bizarre to look back at the original developer for Age of Empires, Ensemble. They had their roadmap that they released in the collector's edition of Age of Empires 3, and their version of the future of Age of Empires had Age of Empires 4 taking place during World War II, which made a lot of sense because Relic, the developer, also worked on Company of Heroes. And then they had Age of Empires 5 as pure sci-fi. But in this world, in this timeline, Age of Empires 4 is back to the medieval era, so good on them. I'm looking forward to it. A bunch of classic Final Fantasy titles are going to be coming to Game Pass in 2020. They announced that if you get Game Pass, you also get 3 months of Discord Nitro. So if you want to make your experience on the fantastical MinnMax Discord, which is exclusive to Patreon supporters, even better, there you go. I think a lot of people are already sold on Game Pass, but the idea that Microsoft is just pumping more and more into it at this point is really stunning. They are going all out for next generation, and it's something to watch for sure. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. From in-depth game club discussions with the community to live streams every single week, weekly podcasts, exclusive videos, everything under the sun is at patreon.com/MinnMax2Ns. Check it out, everybody.